Hello, and welcome back to Level Up Your English, the podcast that makes learning English simple and fun. I'm your host, David.
And I'm Jenna. It's great to have you with us. Today, we're talking about a skill that can be a little scary for language learners, but is super important for everyday life.
That's right. We are talking about the art of small talk. You know, those short, casual conversations you have with people you don't know very well.
Exactly. Like when you're waiting for a coffee, in an elevator with a coworker, or at a party. Small talk helps you connect with people and makes those situations feel much more comfortable.
But it can be tricky. What do you say? What topics are safe? How do you start? Don't worry, we're going to break it all down for you today.
All right, so we've got the basics down, but let's get into some specific situations. What about at work, David? It feels like there's a lot of opportunity for small talk, but also a lot of opportunity to say the wrong thing.
Absolutely, Jenna. It builds a bridge between strangers. Think of it as the first step in building a professional network or a new friendship. A simple, friendly chat can make people see you as approachable and open, which is a huge advantage in any language. Small talk greases the wheels of social life.
Okay, so first things first. The golden rule of small talk is to keep it light and positive. You want to avoid any deep or controversial topics.
Right. This is not the time to discuss politics or your personal problems. The goal is to be friendly and make a pleasant connection. So, what are some safe topics?
Well, the number one classic all-time champion of small talk is the weather.
Of course. It sounds boring, but it's something everyone shares and has an opinion on. It's the perfect, easy way to start.
It really is. You can say something simple like, "Beautiful day, isn't it?" Or, "I can't believe how cold it is today."
And the other person can easily agree. Yes, it's gorgeous out. Then you can add a follow-up like, "I hope it stays like this for the weekend." See, you've started a conversation.
Perfect. Another fantastic safe topic is the weekend. People love talking about their plans or what they did.
On a Friday, you can ask, "Have any exciting plans for the weekend?" On a Monday, you can ask, "Did you have a good weekend?" Or, "Did you do anything fun over the weekend?"
Let's do a quick example. David, did you have a good weekend?
I did. Thanks for asking. I just relaxed and watched the movie. It was nice to have some quiet time. What about you?
That sounds lovely. I went for a hike on Saturday. The weather was perfect for it.
See how that works? The most important part was when I returned the question by saying, "What about you?" This shows you're interested in the other person and keeps the conversation going.
Okay, so we have weather and the weekend. What's another good topic, David?
A third great area is general entertainment and hobbies, things like movies, TV shows, music, or books. You can ask something like, "Have you seen any good movies lately?" Or, "Are you watching anything interesting on Netflix?"
Right. This works well because you're asking for their opinion. It's a great way to find a common interest. You might discover you both love the same TV show.
Exactly. And remember, the key to good small talk is asking questions. You want to use open-ended questions, questions that can't be answered with a simple yes or no.
That's a fantastic point. Instead of, "Did you have a good weekend?" which can be answered with yes, you could ask, "What did you get up to over the weekend?" This invites a longer answer.
And listening is just as important as talking. Pay attention to what the other person says. You can use your answer to ask your next question.
For example, if I said, "I went hiking," you could ask, "Oh, really? Where do you like to go hiking?"
Precisely. It shows you are listening and that you're interested. This makes people feel good and want to keep talking to you.
Okay, so we know how to start a conversation and keep it going, but how do you end it? Sometimes that can be the most awkward part.
It really can be, but there are simple, polite phrases you can use to exit the conversation smoothly.
My favorite is, "Well, it was great chatting with you." It's friendly and signals that the conversation is finishing.
That's a good one. You can also give a reason for leaving. For example, anyway, I should get back to work, but it was nice talking to you. Or, I need to go find my friend, but it was a pleasure to meet you.
The key is to end on a positive note. A smile and a phrase like, enjoy the rest of your day, or have a great weekend, leaves a wonderful final impression.
All right, I think it's time for a quick recap. Small talk doesn't have to be scary.
Step 1, keep it light and positive. Stick to safe topics. What are our top 3, David?
The weather, weekend plans, and general hobbies or entertainment.
Step 2, keep the conversation flowing by asking open-ended questions and remembering to ask, what about you?
Step 3, be a good listener. Use the other person's answers to ask more questions.
And step 4, when you're ready to leave, use a polite closing phrase like, it was great talking to you.
The best advice we can give is to practice. Try to start a small conversation with the barista at a coffee shop or a person you see every day at the bus stop. The more you do it, the easier it will become. Thanks for listening. You can find a transcript of this episode on our website. Join us next time for another lesson.
Until then, keep practicing. Goodbye, everyone.